Good afternoon, guys. Joy Connections here. I know I promised to share my journey recovering from cancer, but I haven't really lived up to that promise in a way. I'm just doing this video to kind of explain. Guys, perfectionism, I think perfectionism is a disease because it can stop you doing things that you should do, and it can hinder your progress, and it can slow you down because you are paying too much attention to little things that really don't matter. What am I talking about? Right now I'm doing this video sitting in my bed in my bedroom. If you've ever experienced cancer, or if ever you've looked after somebody with cancer, if ever you've witnessed somebody's cancer recovery journey, you would know that there's a lot of ups and downs along the way, in terms of physical strength, in terms of pain, in terms of even disorientation, even confusion sometimes. Some of the symptoms, maybe they don't happen to everybody, but these are some of the things that you face when you're going through cancer treatment. So even though I had said I was gonna share my journey throughout, I had promised to do a video each week, at least a video each week. But the last maybe 3 weeks, I've not really been able to do that because concentration has been hard. Confusion has been present. And then I've been receiving my radiotherapy, which means I've had to be going into the hospital, Felindre Cancer Center Hospital, like on the daily, of which it's draining, it's tiring. But back to what I was saying, perfectionism was also one of the reasons why I ended up not really doing some of the videos to show you what I was going through. So I'm blessed to have a friend who's been taking me back and forth wherever I've needed to go throughout this journey so far, to physiotherapy, to the radiotherapy, and to any other appointments that have been booked. She's been driving me around. But what actually has been happening is the preparing part to go to these appointments. You know, things that I used to take for granted, never even needed to think more than 5 seconds about it, now takes a lot of sitting down and plotting and planning how I'm gonna achieve them, because they're no longer easy for me to achieve. Like, it takes me a minimum of 1.5 hours to get ready. And this is not just because I have cancer. I have other health conditions that restrict my functioning, and cancer has just added on to it. So if it takes me two hours to get ready, and then the appointments, Felindre Cancer Center is about 10-15 minutes away, and then you get there, and 1 second, yeah, so, and then you get there, you have to change into the hospital gear, and then you lie on that hard based bed with no mattress on it, and you have breathing problems, and you're lying flat on the bed, which has been a struggle for me, but this had to be done, else how else was I going to get the radiotherapy? So you lie there, and you have to be in a specific position so that the targeted area is reached specifically. So the actual delivering of the dose is about 5 minutes, but you're lying there for maybe 15 minutes while they try to get you into the exact position. And one funny thing, you know, guys, you know me, I always look for something meaningful, something funny, something learned out of every situation. But one funny thing that I always laughed at is every time they're getting you ready, they have to do the movements, the hands, the midriff, the whatever position. They have to position you because they're the ones that can see exactly where you need to be. And but then they kept saying, please, ma'am, try not to help us. And for some reason, as soon as they say that, I'm find myself, I don't know, unconsciously trying to help. And that was delaying the process. It's, you know, like when you say to somebody, don't look, but somebody is doing this, or somebody is there, or whatever. As soon as you say don't look, your response is to turn and look. So yeah, I kept saying to them, don't tell me not to help, you know, like, because as soon as you say that, I'm feeling like I should help, and then I'm trying to help. I don't know how that works. Anyway, I'm kind of digressing. I was talking about perfectionism. You have to forgive me, guys, because one of the major reasons why I've not done the updates on my journey is perfectionism, because I'll be obsessing over things like the lighting is not good enough, or I'm wearing pajamas. If I'm gonna do this video, I need to change and wear something nice. It's not really necessary, because the point of these videos are to give you an update, a live update of what's going on with me, and so you can learn the lessons that I'm learning, learn with me, because one of the things that I've discovered along the way is everything that happens, people say everything happens for a reason, but nobody actually ever goes further to say, so what is the reason? What is the point? What is the purpose? And I'm learning now that the reason in most cases is for you to learn something out of that everything happening that people talk about. Learn something. And the other thing is to share something, to teach something. Because I always believe if you learn something good and you don't share it, you don't teach somebody with it, somebody that lesson, then it's kind of selfish. So yeah, so I've been learning lessons, and this is what I wanted to be sharing with you ongoing so that I don't forget. Because one of the health conditions that I have is retaining information. So I've been doing a lot of writing, a lot of recording audios and videos. I'll share them along the way. And that's because I forget. If I don't share something straight away, I forget. If I have to share it later, then I have to look through what I've written, which adds on to the time. And I'm tired all the time. And I'm sleeping on and off all the time. But just keep watching the space.